Today I'm going to talk about impacts of anthropogenic light pollution on astronomical observational quality in Malaysia's night sky. Let me begin with a simple question. When was the last time you clearly saw a sky full of stars in Malaysia? Not just a few stars, but the Milky Way, I mean. For many of us, the answer is a very long time ago or never, and that is the core motivation behind this study. Today, I want to talk about why Malaysia's night sky is fading, why it matters scientifically, culturally, and religiously, and most importantly, what we can actually do about it. Light pollution is not a small or local issue. More than 80% of the world's population now lives under light polluted skies. This means darkness itself is becoming rare. But Malaysia is a special case. Because of our equatorial location, we can observe both northern and southern celestial hemisphere, something astronomers around the world value highly. Yet, rapid urbanization means this natural advantage is slowly being erased, not by cloud or weather, but by artificial lights at night, or ALAN. So, what exactly is happening to the sky? The key concept here is sky glow. When artificial light shines upward or sideways, it hits atmospheric molecules and aerosols, scattering the light across the sky. The result is a bright, washed out background that makes faint stars, galaxies, and even the crescent moon difficult to see. Light pollution also includes glare, light trespass, and clutter. But for astronomers, sky glow is the main enemy. Malaysia's fading night sky is not caused by one single mistake. It comes from three interconnected drivers. The first one is unchecked urban growth. The second one is the paradox of modern lighting technology. And the third one is a policy and regulatory vacuum. Think of this as a system problem: how we build cities, how we light them, and how little we regulate that lighting. Urban growth in Malaysia has been rapid, especially along the west coast. Urban sprawl means more roads, more housing areas, more street lights, and more security lighting. Even residential light matters. One house doesn't seem bright, but millions of houses together change the sky. And add to this a lot of shopping malls, ports, industrial areas, decorative building lights, and digital billboards. And all of these operate at night, often without dimming or shielding. Now, here's the irony. LEDs are energy efficient, yes, but astronomically, how many are worse than older lamps? Why? Because white LEDs emit a lot of blue light, and blue light scattered more efficiently in the atmosphere, creating more sky glow. Older HP's lamp had a narrow spectrum that astronomers could filter more easily. So the problem is not LEDs themselves, but how we use them. Too bright? Is it too white? And no adaptive control. This is what we call the LED paradox. Despite all this, Malaysia currently does not have a national light pollution law. Existing guidelines focus on visibility, safety, aesthetic, but they largely ignore environmental impact, astronomical observation, cultural implication. Standards vary between local authorities and enforcement is inconsistent. This regulatory gap means light pollution continues to grow by default. So what do we do, and or what do we lose? Scientifically, it will reduce limiting magnitude, lower data accuracy, higher observatory costs, loss of Malaysia